Welcome to Dicejunkies. I'm Xenodamus. I'm here with
Q.
And we're going to talk about some news. Let's see.
We actually have some this time.
We actually have some. We were out for a week because we were in Louisiana for a Comic-Con there.
Lafayette Con.
Lafayette, Louisiana Comic-Con with AVC Conventions. Got to hang out with a bunch of our cosplay friends and artists. And
horrify them too.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Wait. Did we horrify artists?
No.
I think they heard stories like when they saw the pale, hollow faces.
Wait, were the cosplayers telling stories afterwards? I didn't.
No. I just when we were.
Did you hear something that?
No, I didn't. I just remember distinctly walking to the bathroom in the bar, and I just heard Q saying some really vulgar stuff, and one of the cosplayers' eyes just going, "Yeah, uh-huh." That's basically it.
I don't even know anything about that part.
Yeah, I think you were outside with us.
I said so much stuff that you weren't around to supervise.
There was this trip to Zeus, this little restaurant, and that turned into...
Let me tell you something. Zeus is a great place to eat late in the evening. They have a wonderfully tolerant staff who can apparently tell you just as terrible things as you can tell them. It's awesome. And that's as far as I'm going.
But don't know how to take care of a bill.
Like, don't get into that, man. We still are getting dirty looks from some of them because they were mad. But no, the cosplayers are a lot of fun. We would see, I believe, Voodoo King, Suzanne. You know the rest. I'm bad with names.
Morris World. And then...
but also in the panel
I think you can call me Zero.
See, he's good at this. Don't forget, like, Little Mississippi, Little Fox.
She wasn't at that one.
She was at the party. She had to listen to far too many of my dirty stories and not get a shout out.
Little Miss was not.
Little Fox.
No, Little Red Fox was.
Little Red Fox. There's a lot of Littles, okay? Little is a popular cosplay starter. I knew I said Fox.
And then I think we ran
into cosplay mom.
We ran into Pixel Vix while we were there.
Yeah, we didn't get to expose her to any nightmare.
No.
So she wisely ducked out. She's good at this. Our boy Van's Games and Comics up there, and I believe they had Tay cosplay with them. And then that other person that hangs out with Tay cosplay.
Oh, I feel bad not being able to remember it.
You're the guy for this.
I'm horrible with names.
You know how bad I am with names? I still think Carl is Carl. I still don't know Carl's real name.
I don't know Carl's real name either.
There's a guy who we know that works with Van's Comics, owns Van's Comics, that I called him Carl all con weekend, and I still don't know his real name, and nobody told me until all the con was over because my friends are jerks. So just like they're like, yeah, man, why were you calling that guy Carl?
I thought you knew what his name was. I was calling him Carl too because you were like,
I'm not a big enough jerk.
You were so animate at calling him Carl.
I thought his name was Carl.
Oh, that must be his name. I thought it was something else like Joe or something.
So I literally convinced you his name was something else. Well, that's the power of Q. Oh, wait. Yeah, so news. Anyway, the con was awesome. Was it Kobe? Kobe gave us the awesome advice?
Yeah, Kobe.
Yeah,
comic book artist.
Cool comic book artist. Got some good stuff on the way. I can't tell you, but if he gets it going, man, we're going to have to push it. I still love that idea he had, dog. That was amazing. Can't shoot it out because, he's still working on copyrights, but that was an awesome idea.
Blood X says you're good at being a jerk.
I agree.
It's a natural talent, sir. I don't even have to try. And I thought you was on my side, man. Anyway, but sent us out to Villagers Cafe. Best po' boys I've had in my life. And I wasn't. Oh no,
Villagers! Yeah, Villagers was awesome.
Man, that was some good stuff. We had some good food there, so we had to send that shout out to Villagers Cafe.
Well, then we went to that noodle shop too. That was awesome. Man.
Oh, Azumi's, incredible ramen, and now I'm hungry.
Yep.
And sad that it's so far away.
Yep.
You want to go to Lafayette, man? Like next weekend, just make a trip.
They also had a really good Italian place called Fizzo's. They made their own house Alfredo dressing. Not dressing, but Alfredo sauce. It was so good.
Yeah, we didn't eat there. So
we didn't eat there.
I did. It was awesome.
Okay. All right, we'll let the editor throw the editor's pick in.
That's right.
Some of Fritos place. I don't know them, man. They didn't tell me.
Fritos.
They didn't make Wells drink mystery beer. like mystery beer.
Yeah, the mystery beer.
He got handed a bottle and told to drink it.
I heard about that.
We'll tell more about these stories later. I think we got to. I think we should get more into some other news other than the ups and downs of con life.
Saturday night is literally an entire show.
It is.
Do an entire
was
show.
so much fun.
Oh man! Oh yeah! I forgot all that stuff. Oh wow! Yeah, other stuff happened. It involved other people.
Did there? Was
a lot of other people.
Was I present for it?
I think you were taking videos.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I think I actually did a lot of dancing.
Yeah.
And I found out our editor can get down.
Me and Tim made our went into our old mosh pit wall stance and.
They played bounce of security to the point that the club was just like, all right, screw it, man. They can smoke in here. We're not even going to question them anymore. They do whatever they want, and nobody questioned anything.
Yeah, that was amusing. See our editor do something I didn't expect,
What was that?
Which part?
Smoking.
Oh, wait, no, let's not talk about that.
Oh, okay.
That was the cleanest thing I saw.
In the middle of a club that was non-smoking.
Well, I mean, when Edward Furlong gives you a cigarette, what are you supposed to do?
You smoke that. Hey, you don't have to talk to us about a celebrity handing you something to smoke and not argue with them.
Well, okay. Maybe we shouldn't talk about this. Let's go on to Pagan Online. There's this new video game. They're doing some interesting stuff. It's like a Diablo-like action RPG that doesn't require a cell phone. It says it on the website.
Wait a minute, can they see that picture? That looks like Catwoman and Harley Quinn fused together.
What? Huh?
Up. That character. That looks like Catwoman and Harley Quinn fused together. Look at the pigtails.
Yeah.
But then the leather suit. Now I'm curious just about that picture. That picture alone has already got me like going,
You can, if you're interested in Diablo-like games, you can go to their website and you can actually sign up for their beta that they're doing right now.
And it's on PC?
It is on PC.
I don't need a phone?
No.
Because I don't know if I have a phone.
No phone required.
I don't know if I have a phone,
Everybody has a phone.
Do you have a phone? You sure, man? Do you people have phones?
What's a phone?
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, yeah. Just cool game. I thought it was interesting. If you do get in the beta right now, it is under NDA, so you can't talk about anything that happens inside of it. So if one of us was in the beta right now, he could not talk about it.
God dang it, 'cause I was just about to go like necromancy. So like now I gotta wait until like cameras off me. Like really, though, can I raise undead? I think I see a skull. Like I think I see one.
But I mean, they have information on their site and stuff, so it's interesting. They're using the instead of using the click to move style, they're using the WASD.
That sounds controller friendly.
Yeah, probably be more controller friendly.
Well, no, I mean I've got a program where I can literally do the WSAD to a controller and hotkey all the commands. I'd love it if I could play it with a controller. I mean, I'm not a big,
but also gives a little more control to the action using the actual buttons rather than that click and move stuff.
You can actually try to dodge, avoid effects easier. Because I've always felt one of the downsides is that trying to avoid an effect with the point and click is not easy.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
What's WASD?
Look on a keyboard.
Oh.
You notice how they're in a cross-like formation?
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's the move around. It's the lazy number pad. Instead of using the arrows, you use that. But most games that you use both. Give a full explanation when you get asked the question, man.
That was all that was needed, right?
Yeah, I figured.
See?
Oh, well, pardon me. Excuse me. Professor Q, shut the hell up. What do you have to say?
Let's talk about Happy.
Okay.
Really?
Are you happy about this?
I'm happy about Happy. I actually think there's a new trailer, too. Pop up YouTube, see if there's a new trailer. Because I think after this was released, a trailer popped up just recently. But now, Happy Season 1 was awesome. If you have not seen it, it is up on Netflix now.
By the way, you just pissed me off.
Why?
I hadn't finished it, and I really thought he was going to die. So now I'm like, dang it. Because honestly, the way that was going, if he died at the end, I would not have been surprised.
You should have finished it.
Because I honestly
Spoiler
thought he was gonna
alert,
die.
There's a Season 2.
And apparently the
and
unicorn's
he's in
still
it.
there.
Why have you not watched this yet?
I've watched some of it, but then a lot of stuff started happening with conventions and Outer Worlds and Epic. So I've been watching other stuff. We'll get there. It looks like he's trying to be a better guy and failing.
And failing horribly, yeah.
Look at that. You saw the heartbreak as he looked at the alcohol. Hey, oh, wow, that guy's still alive. Dang it. Well, I mean, because I didn't know if he let that guy alive or not, man. I thought he killed him.
Yeah.
And he found his daughter. Wow. Man, never watch the trailer for the next season unless you don't want to have all your questions answered.
You know, like I said, if you haven't watched the first season yet, you should have. But this is not even answering most of the questions than people that got away, I guess.
That's a very glorious cardinal. The fuck?
Yeah, it's happy, man. It's messed up.
I didn't think. Okay, second season is as messed up as the first one. All right.
Disturbing, awesome show.
I saw what you did there.
I was hoping he was going to go back and kill that guy because that guy is a jerk. And there's apparently a very rabbity theme. And what? Whoa. Okay. Huh. Wait. Did somebody go Super Saiyan? Oh, what the? There's trailers on another level.
If you're listening to the podcast, go watch the Happy Season 2
Trust me,
trailer.
it is not just me. Yeah, watch this. You need to see this to believe it. I can't describe it. I mean, if you ever seen the Tim and Eric show, imagine the rated R version of that. Because that's what that looked like, the Tim and Eric show.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
Oh. But yeah, no, definitely something that it comes back March 27th, so just a couple days, the new season will start.
He is just a voice on that show, and I still think he needed a shower after filming some of that stuff. Okay, wow, that was very distracting. What were we talking about? Games or something?
What the hell? What? Blood Axe, have you not seen Happy?
Oh, dude, you need to. Wow. Yeah. Happy Season 1 is crazy. I need to go finish it. Wait a minute, but didn't you cancel Hulu?
It's on Netflix, and I canceled my Netflix yet. For now, because I just don't have time to watch it.
Yeah, no, that's the other issue is like, if I get Netflix, I'm going to have to get it and cancel it immediately.
Yeah, so Season 1's on Netflix. You find some other way of doing it. There's other ways, I'm sure.
I mean, we both know we were going to do that. Just be quiet, though. Don't admit to it. Yo, Blood X, I'll send you a link later. We'll find
I just figured you could go rent something or maybe pick up the season at Walmart, you know? There's other ways.
This is why you're divorced. That bad a level of lying. You know?
I don't know what you're talking about. Just because I mentioned other ways does not necessarily mean they have to be illegal.
Okay, I don't know what virus it is, but I hope you did not literally type out hard evidence of your never ever put it in text. As a gold, I'm giving this advice.
Fire stick's kind of like a Roku. It connects to the internet and it's a streaming device.
Okay, good, because I was just like, hey man. All right, so anyway, what's this about a Labyrinth remake? Because I ain't see a link up top.
Oh, Labyrinth. So this is something I saw. So a Labyrinth role-playing game is on the way. I think it's yeah. So I thought that was cool.
I played the board game.
They say the mechanics are going to be very simple, perfect for new players and new DMs. Goblin Kings. And there's a 13-hour clock slowly ticking down throughout the adventure. So,
but they already have that as a board game. I played it. Like, it's a board game that ticks down.
Yeah.
If it's got the same clock mechanic, then that's really just...
This is probably just a more free, more open version.
As I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's clearly going to be just short quests, because with a 13-hour clock, you can only just do kind of like sessions.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to be able to slide that much. You're not going to have a long campaign unless you just keep going back. Like, hey, man, we made it last time in 13 hours. Let's do it again.
13-hour clock, man. You can do that in one all-nighter session.
Oh, yeah.
So,
heck, man, you know, some of our Saturday sessions I've been having with our boy Kid today have been dang near 13 hours.
Yeah.
You know, show up at 7 o'clock in the evening, leave at 6 in the morning. You know, that's 11. So that, you know, you could do, you know what's funny? You could actually run it if you have people who stay up as a real clock and actually be like, look, guys, we're going to do 13 hours. If it hits, you're gone. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's intense.
And some are jail poker. You people are terrible at.
Yeah. He's still on the fire stick there.
Yeah, you guys are terrible at all crime. I mean.
All right, but yeah. Anyway, Labyrinth, that'll be interesting. I'm going to keep my eye on that Labyrinth tabletop.
I'll play it when you get it. We'll try it.
I don't know if I'll get it. I'm going to keep an eye on it and see if it's worth getting.
I mean, if it's as light as they say, it could be a Thursday night thing.
Yeah. Another thing I saw that I thought was interesting is they're making a second season of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. I thought this was a really good anime. I enjoyed the light novels as well.
It's more story than action, but it's pretty good. I mean, you got to go into it realizing this is not an action fantasy. Like, they spend a lot of time just kind of going and developing the characters, but they're good characters.
I mean, they still won me over in the first episode. So, I mean, it's one of those things where that first episode, it's like they can almost do no wrong after that, you know?
I've had a couple times where I was like, they didn't really do anything for a couple episodes there. Well, I mean, it was a good story, but they didn't really do it. Then it's like, oh, crap, stuff got real again. Yeah. And he'll do stuff like he did in the first episode, and you're like, there it is. So it's kind of like a roller coaster. It's got its dips, and it comes back up. But anyway, move on.
But yeah, just a quick note.
Let's get to the controversy.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
James Gunn is back.
James Gunn is back, and
a final victory for people that are going like, stop being so sensitive, man. Let the guy make the movie.
Yeah. I mean,
that's the way I interpret it.
I mean, it sounded like the movie wasn't going to happen, or it wasn't going to happen the way it was intended to happen without James Gunn. So,
yeah,
because too many people had said that they weren't coming back, and I mean, he did get over to DC to do Suicide Squad 2. Maybe that'll make that movie good, and then we'll have him back for Guardians of the Galaxy.
I mean, I just kind of like that people are starting to get back to work, because I'm not forgiving or making excuses for anything anybody done, but if there ain't a major crime involved, I kind of feel like people ought to be able to get back to work. And it's good that he's going to come back and make the movie because it'll be better for it. Yeah, I agree, Blood. I saved it.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave Bautista also refused? I know that there were other people that also said that. That makes me have more respect for Bautista. Awesome.
But yeah, now it like I said, a lot of people refused, said they weren't coming back. Of course, I think James Gunn's brother was supposed to be.
That's the one I heard about. Yeah.
He was supposed to be in Endgame, I think. Was supposed to have a bigger part in that, but he refused that because of.
Because of this?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what you got to do. I mean, it's getting to a point now where people have got to start going like, all right, we're going to, we're going to do what we plan to do. Kind of like that thing we can't talk about with the convention.
But yeah, no, I'm happy to see this. I'm actually trying to get media passes to TupeloCon because, James Gunn's brother is going to be there.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So it'd be somebody to talk to about, hey, your bro, he got back in the movies. How you feel about that? But
I was gonna be like, hey man,
please don't say it like that.
You want to go to a bar? You want to go to a bar after this? We're gonna get you drunk, and then you're gonna tell us everything.
Well, there's
please
that.
Don't say it like that either.
Okay, hello, baby. What you doing tonight?
Perfect.
Just walk up to him to see his face, like, huh? Like,
yeah.
My editor told me to talk to you like that, and she's right there.
Oh. All right, so
what were we talking about?
Well, I mean, we talked about some controversy, and now we're going back to more board game stuff. I thought this was interesting. The classic Doom board games coming back after over 30 years of being out of print.
Oh, wow.
Of course, I think there's supposed to be a new Dune movie coming out or something. So
whoa, they're doing something with Dune again?
That's what I heard.
I thought that thing kind of ran its route. I mean, it's still a classic, but like.
Yeah, I mean, they did a miniseries or something.
They did a rather elaborate one.
It
was the kind of thing that you had to pay attention. But it was interesting visually. Had a definitely distinct visual style. But cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Vampire Bloodlines.
Here we get into my stuff. For those of y'all who know about the amazing Vampire Bloodlines game, Vampire Bloodlines 2 is finally being made, and they got the same writer. back on the staff for the second game.
I'm looking forward to this. This will be good. I remember when the first one came. Man, that was like was that 90s?
Oh, dude, that was old.
I mean, it was.
It kept
a long time ago, man.
I mean, a lot of people get patching it and keeping it alive, but it was old, man. I remember getting that way back on a long time. I mean, yeah, I'm curious when the original game was released because I've played it within the last few years. That's how popular the game is. I
picked it up on I think Steam had but man, that was so long ago. I don't even remember when it first came out.
That's the good stuff. Nothing like eating people.
But
there seems to be a strong theme in this trailer of blood.
Well, I mean, it's a vampire movie, dude.
A
vampire game. I mean, really? Like, would you not think there'd be blood? Okay, it came out 2004.
So 15 years?
So 15 years ago. And, I mean, it was a good game. I really enjoyed it for the time.
The story was incredible. Even looking back, the story was on a whole nother level.
I honestly, when I played it back then, I did not know anybody else who played it. Like I thought that I was basically alone playing this game.
One alone, brother. You just didn't know me yet.
And the thing is it was a few years ago when I started hearing people talk about it again, and I was just like, wait a second, that game?
That
was a good game, but I didn't know that it had sort of gained a following, and I was like, okay.
So I mean, it was a fun game story. Now, if you go back now, you're gonna want to get some patches because the graphics are rough.
Yeah, there are some mods and stuff for it to clean it up.
Yeah,
and stuff
but the story, they got vampire. It was kind of like that short vampire TV show that was on that I really thought captured the vampire story and style really well. The game caught it well. If this does it, this may revitalize Vampire, which honestly I think needs it because my opinions about the Onyx Publishing and trying to deal with slow book coming out. I haven't done Vampire Tabletop in a long time because it's been a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
with all the re-releases and. You bought the latest edition. Y'all did a review on it, I believe.
Yeah, no. I mean, it wasn't bad.
Like, I was just getting used to the freaking Chronicles, and then they came out and redid that edition, and I'm like, I don't even know which vampire to play now.
They just ended up being just a lot of cultural and social controversy in it. That I thought detracted from the rules because the rules I thought the new rule set the way it was all sectioned up looked like a good rule set.
It's supposed to be about being a vampire. And that should outrule any other minor issues. Like I'm an effing vampire.
I hate that. Yeah, I hate that the narrative ended up causing a lot of trouble for that particular book, and then the narrative for the expansion even caused more troubles and. So I don't know what's going to happen with White Wolf and the Vampire series with all the drama that has gone around them recently.
The quote Alucard for the Team 4-star bridge version of Hellsing. Bitch, I eat people. Yeah. That's all it should be about. I eat people.
Well, let's get to the point. The article you want to talk about the most. You want to scream to the heavens and stuff. Let's talk about Epic.
Of the Epic trifecta.
Well, I guess we'll talk about both of them sort of at the same time. But, I mean, the big one, I guess, is the Outer Worlds thing because we've talked about Outer Worlds. I was excited for Outer Worlds. I saw it popped up on Steam last week, and I was like, add that to my wish list.
Oh, man, I was getting ready to go in. That's how I kind of found out is I'm like you. I was ready to go put the money down. Like, I'm like, oh, man, I need to go ahead and put my money down on Outer Worlds. And then it's like, I can't. Wait, what?
But there wasn't a release date set yet. I think Steam had estimated August or something. But I was sort of waiting until a more a concrete date before I put money down on it.
Well, on Steam, 2020.
Yeah, well,
that's the answer now.
But I mean, the idea was I went ahead and added it to my wish list, and then you came over. I guess
you literally didn't believe me,
and you were just like, "Oh man, you hadn't heard?" And I'm like, "What?" And I was like, "No, man, I just added it to my wish list. You're full of shit."
No, Outer Worlds has gone Epic exclusive,
and
man.
I was like, "No, man, you're full of shit. I just added it to my Steam wish list the other day."
And it's like, it's what? Oh,
and then yeah. And then they did it.
So heartbroken.
They did it. I was mad. I was angry.
I almost didn't want to tell you because I didn't know how to do it. I'm sitting there going like, you don't know?
Yeah. Like I wanted to go and find I don't know, some epic employee to bully. I don't know, like
because you bully who you want. But the good news is
don't bully companies.
We have
employees.
good news for you.
That was a joke.
We have good news for you. You can do like Dicejunkies because we have decided that if we had to buy it on Epic, we would not buy it. We're adamant about no Epic launcher, but we have discovered that the exclusivity does not prevent them from putting it out on Microsoft Store, and they are going to have it on Microsoft Store. So we're going to go to Microsoft Store and get the game.
Yeah, since we already have that crap on our computer anyway, because we run Windows.
Yeah, but I mean, I won't buy it on Epic. Like I was interested in Metro. I'm not getting Metro. There was some Phoenix Down or something, some tactical game that came out, seemed cool, probably like XCOM, with Epic exclusive, not getting it. If you put it out on Epic exclusive, I'm not buying your game. That's all it is.
Well, and that's and part of that is, you can go to this next.
There's another reason not to do it.
Epic apparently has been grabbing your information out of your Steam account
and supposedly your browsers as well.
Yeah, your browsers and stuff like that.
Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, so all the belief that they're secretly working for the Chinese government to spy on you, I don't think it's that bad. But it's still bad that they were getting information off your computer without permission, and their excuse of, well, we're not sharing it with the Chinese company. It's like that's not the problem. The problem is that you have spyware built into your launcher. It's going in and plus it's literally reading my Steam files.
Well, the thing is most of these apps, like if one of these apps wants to, like if I go and I pull up my Gmail, and it's like, hey, find your friends, find more contacts. It'll go, well, can we look at your Facebook account? And you have to authorize it. Can we look at this account? If I go on my Twitch and it wants to see who I'm friends with on Steam, it asks for permission to go and grab my Steam list.
And for it to not just be doing your friends list, but going through your other Steam files, this makes me wonder if there's some corporate espionage going on. Like, is it going to sabotage my Steam launcher? Are they trying to find a way to break Steam security?
Well,
like, why are you going through your rivals'
It just
files?
Seems like Epic is trying way too hard to kill Steam.
Yeah, like too aggressively for me to believe that they have our best interest in. This is Megacorp Shadowrun style Megacorp crap, man. This, that's like you find out at KFC that Popeyes has hired a guy to sneak in there and work in the kitchen and get the recipe.
Q's a little more conspiracy theorist than I am, but I definitely feel that that they are getting dirty to the point that they to kill Steam, with trying to grab titles out from under their nose, titles that specifically were kickstarted for Steam.
GoFundMe, yeah, that was the Phoenix game. It's
the millions of dollars that they're throwing out.
So much that the company literally told them, we'll give you all a full refund. We'll still be good. They gave us so much money, we don't care if all of you get your money back. I'm like, wow. They're paying these people so much that they don't even care about the customer anymore. But saying they care about
my biggest concern is also whenever you see something like this, and this is just from a standard marketing perspective. You ever see some company throwing crap tons of money and losing money left over fist, to kill another company? Once they kill it,
they got to get all that money back.
They got to get the money back.
And there ain't no way they're getting it back with their really, really low percentage rate and throwing money away. Like, we don't know how they're going to be profitable. Like, their business model right now is just, we're going to throw all our Fortnite money at it. But that's not a long-term sustainable plan. Now, here's the thing. I will play devil's advocate for the gaming companies on this. Steam should be more competitively priced. I do think that Steam can try to at least try that little 25%, going from 30 to 25% ain't crap. They should at least knock down to about 15 at the minimum to be competitive.
Well, Steam is very competitively priced for consumers, I think.
Oh, no, for us it's fine. But I am going to say that, like, I can't blame people for jumping on the cash grab. It's stupid because long-term viability, because here's the problem. Let's say a certain company, like I said, this company does this where they did a GoFundMe, but they're not a big enough company that they don't need to GoFundMe their next game. They're not going to get enough money on their next game. No one's going to go fund you after this crap. When you go, hey, we'd like to make the second game, go fund me. They're going to be like, go F yourself. You literally told us once you made your game, you can have your money back. We don't need you anymore.
I mean, if the current game conventions and stuff like that are pointing towards the future of gaming, though, all these may end up dying because they're the next step in gaming is them trying to do where all the processing, the game, and all that is stored externally, and you're basically just streaming the game.
So they can take the game back from you whenever they want. Yeah, everybody. I mean, that almost tried to get pulled a while back.
Yeah, no, but I mean, there's trying that again. Google's jumping into the market now. There was somebody else who was jumping into the market. There's a couple people who are dipping their toes back in the gaming streaming, streaming of games.
Here's the cute dark prediction. He says I'm a conspiracy theorist. I do have a conspiracy. This is going to be for comics, video games, and anime. And my sentiment is this. This includes not just these movements. This includes all the politics that are involved. I think it's going to go back to what we grew up on. It's going to become a niche thing again. It's not going to be mainstream. They're going to make this so unprofitable that these big, because that's why it's getting all this attention, all of it. It's money. There's enough money to draw mainstream attention. It's going to fall out of mainstream when it gets less profitable. And it's going to go back to us hardcore niche gamers who really care about RPGs, tabletop, comics, and anime are going to be the only ones left standing when all these fair weather fans get out of it when there's no money.
My problem with these services and stuff is it's mostly affecting PC gamers. Like, I don't have to install all these different apps on my fucking PlayStation to play the games. I can just play my games. Where PC, it's getting like, well, you got to install this launcher, this launcher, this launcher, this launcher, and this launcher if you want to play certain games. And that causes crap to happen to your PC.
Think it's on purpose? Think Epic is trying to push people to consoles? Think this is an
inside job? I don't think it's that. I think it's just because it's an uncontrolled environment. I mean, it's one of the pros of PC, but it's also one of the cons of PC. Is that uncontrolled environment of these different companies being able to do it this way.
I heard Metro got pirated so much. They still got good sales, but I heard like that game went on a pirate frenzy of people getting pissed off and just jacking it. And I was like, oh, remember when we had that huge piracy issue back a while that kind of finally chilled out? I think we might end up going back to that.
Well, I mean, I predicted it with the streaming services, and we saw that soon after my prediction. So you're predicting it for the games now, so we'll see.
I believe that the piracy may come back full force.
If we keep starting seeing articles about the rise of piracy in games because of all these different services.
Well, hit them in their wallet. It's the only thing they listen to. They don't care about our feelings. They don't care about our fanhood. They only care about the money.
And in no way does Dicejunkies promote piracy in any way, form, or fashion. Please be legal with all your gaming.
This doesn't look like a pirate logo at all, does it? Yo ho ho.
We're just making predictions here. We're not condoning anything. Yeah, I think that covers our ass legally.
Yes, I officially am not telling you to go pirate or go to Demonoid or Pirate Bay.
Hey, come on now. You gotta
www.
Quit pushing that line that far, buddy.
I'm telling them not to go.
And on that note, we're gonna end this show before Q gets us in any more trouble. At least this part of it. We'll follow up with random encounters later.
I could tell them where to get their movies.
Shut up.
Thank you for watching Dicejunkies. We hope you enjoyed. If you're listening on the podcast or watching this live on Twitch, stay tuned for Random Encounters up next. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can catch Random Encounters in another video. We hope you enjoy. Be sure to like, subscribe, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, all that good stuff. You can go to Dicejunkies.com and you can see links to everywhere we can be found online, as well as articles and posts and different things on our website. Check it out. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, we hope you enjoyed.